Hey everybody, it's Jen from ScanNCut Jam Sessions and ScanNCut Canvas and Scal Help on Facebook. Today's tutorial is about the Sizzix store, the E-shaped store that lies within SCAL4. We have access to it by clicking the little shopping cart store button that's on the top there. So you open this up. Let me increase the size of it a little bit. Okay, so we come in here and you sign in or create yourself a little account, and then you have all these little shapes in here that you can buy that we can use with our cutter. So one of our members had an issue with one of the files that she got in here. Okay, so you can come in here. We'll come in here and we'll do browse by artist, but there are just tons of really cool files in here. So be careful because you can spend a lot of money in here. This was the designer. Come on. Come on. And I think it was on the second page. But look at this file. Oh my goodness, can you imagine cutting this big boy out? Okay, here is the big huge set, the file set that the file came in, which includes this one, which I really like, but I tend to make my own files, but you can come in here. Oops, darn it, I missed it. It was on page 2. It's right here. So this was the angel card. So it comes separately, but like I said, it also comes in this file, which also has this one, which I think is really cool. But let's pop this open here. And it says download because I've already purchased it. This is what it looks like. Okay, and here's the other view of it. So this is what you would think it would look like when it pops over into Scal. Okay. Looks like it should just be cut out, but look it. This isn't right. It shouldn't look like that because when it cuts, I'll show you when we get over there. But this is what it should look like when it cuts out. Okay, it should all be attached. Alright, so what you do is you click the buy button and it'll put it into your cart for you. Let's actually go back and I'll show you one that I haven't bought. Show you what it looks like. Let's go into this guy because man, is this one pretty. And it's a really intricate card. Okay, so if you were to buy this, some people would say, oh, the ScanNCut can't cut that out. Yes, it can. Very pretty. Just like that. Okay, so this is what you do. To purchase. You click on it, and look, it popped into my cart. So then you go through and you go and you buy it, okay? So then you'll download it. Well, where did it go for your downloads? It actually comes in to your shapes library. Come on, let go. This new computer and me are not agreeing. Design downloads. The Winter Collection is the name of that one. And there she is. So let's open that up. And I'm going to get rid of that. So remember, when you buy it, it'll come up and it'll show you the download thing. And then you're probably going to be a little bit lost on where to find it. Just come into the shapes part, design downloads, and then it'll be somewhere in here. So remember to try to remember what the name of it is. Okay? But you can also pop it up here, and then there will be the creator's name. Alright? Okay, so here she is. Well, let's come up to the preview. Look. It shows cuts there. Well, I can't have that because she's supposed to float inside this frame. And I see these little lines here, so I know that means she's going to be cut out. Oh my goodness, what am I going to do? Well, let's click off of this. Come back in and grab it all. Come up here to Object. Oh, look, good. Ungroup is available. So let's ungroup it. Let's grab this first one. Oh, pull it apart. Uh-oh, we have two of them. What the heck is that? Look, there's another one. And do you see this? The cut line goes right through those pieces. So that is not something that we want, which really concerns me, because if you don't know to look for that, you're going to put this down, you're going to put it in your ScanNCut on your, on your stick. You're going to export it and you're going to cut, and it's going to be like, holy cow, why did that cut out? Because you're not going to look for it. You're just going to assume that it's the correct file, but it's not. Alright, so let's go through, because when I downloaded this yesterday, this came over as actually 3 files. Let's hit ungroup again and just double check and make sure that is not gonna. Okay, nope. So let's take that back there and regroup it. Okay, so now we can see when we go to the preview that she is now going to float in there because there's no cut lines. Okay, all of those are right where they need to be. And you can blow it up just to double check. Let's move this out of the way. See, her toes attached, everything is attached. So when you go to make cards and you want something to float in there, you need to make sure that along the ridge of the frame there are breaks like this that is going to allow the word or the shape to float, and that all of these things have breaks in the lines so that they all remain attached. Okay, because if there's a solid line across there, that means that it is going to be cut, and when it cuts it, it's going to fall apart. Okay, so that's just something that is very important to take note of when you're starting to learn all of this mumbo jumbo or lingo that we use. Okay, so let's click done. Let's get rid of this one because we do not want her in there. I really honestly don't know why they created it that way. What the heck happened to my screen? Let's try this again. I really don't know why they did that way. That's so confusing. Okay, so we've got about a 10-inch card, 7 by 10. Alright, so what I'm going to go do is I'm going to go start getting my stuff around. I'm going to pick out a solid top layer that the whole entire card is going to be cut out of. And then I'm just going to pick out a backing layer. That's the color that is going to shine through the back piece of this card. Alright, so this is the end of the file creation part. And part 2 will be actual camera work where we're cutting the file out. So let's go through and save this. We're going to find my stick, which is right down here. And we're going to name her Angel Card. And save. So that was not a save, it was an export. And we changed the save type as FCM, and we named her Angel Card. Okay? Alright, see you on the camera.